Nobody is coming to save you. And that's the most liberating, terrifying, beautiful truth you'll ever swallow. Think of it like this. When you were 5, you thought monsters lived under the bed. You screamed for Mum and Dad and they came in, turned on the light, showed you the floor, and tucked you back in. But here's the kicker. As an adult, the monsters live in your head. They wear the masks of failure, rejection, loneliness, fear of judgment. And you've been waiting for someone to come into the room, flick the light on and say, see, nothing's there. But no one's coming. You're the hand on the light switch. Right now, you already do this in tiny ways that you don't notice. You feel thirsty. You don't wait for God to deliver a glass of water. You walk to the sink and drink. You're cold. You don't pray for warmth. You grab a blanket, turn on the heater. You feel stuck in traffic. You don't scream for Zeus to part the cars. You change lanes, reroute, adapt. Congratulations. You're already saving yourself daily in small ways. Now chunk it up. What if you treated your career, your relationships, your body, your destiny in the same way? Neuroscience shows the brain rewires itself every time you choose action over paralysis. Dopamine doesn't reward you for thinking. It rewards you for doing. Each time you move when fear whispers wait, you create a feedback loop. Fear shrinks, courage expands. Psychology calls it self-efficiency. The belief that you can handle shit. The more you practice, the more your unconscious stops panicking and starts trusting. Oh, this motherfucker knows how to move. The karma of not doing this. Karma isn't some mystical Santa Claus keeping a naughty list. Karma is cause and effect. If you avoid action today, tomorrow grows heavier. If you stay quiet, when your soul screams to speak, your throat clogs with resentment. If you hide instead of stepping forward, life doesn't punish you, it starves you. Cowardice compounds, like interest, and courage compounds too. 1 step now means 10 steps later feels easier. So why are you afraid? Because somewhere in your programming, your inner child still thinks, if I fuck up, maybe they'll stop loving me. That belief was useful when you were 6 and relied on mum's approval for food. But you're not 6 anymore. If you embarrass yourself now, no one is locking you in the basement without dinner. People forget faster than you think. They're too busy scrolling TikTok or worrying about their own acne scars. Zoom forward 5 years, 2 timelines. Timeline 1, inaction. You keep waiting for a guru, waiting for perfect clarity, waiting for the fear to vanish. Spoiler, it doesn't. You're older, smaller inside, resentful. You wake up realizing you built a life on avoiding decisions. Timeline 2. You move scared. You laugh later at how colossal those fears once felt. You look back and think, holy shit, I was terrified, and I did it anyway. That's the kind of story people pay to hear, because it carries the resonance of truth. Which timeline would you rather your future self thank you for? The caterpillar doesn't send an email to God asking, hey, can you transform me? It dissolves itself into goo. The goo is scary, but the goo is where the wings form. The blacksmith doesn't wait for someone else to forge the sword. He heats the metal, hammers it, knowing sparks will burn. Every scar is proof of ownership. The lone wolf doesn't sit howling for the pack to come back. It sharpens its teeth on hunger and becomes the alpha by necessity. But I'm afraid of failing. Good. Fear is the compass pointing at what matters. If it didn't scare you, it wouldn't be worth it. What if people judge me? They already are. Might as well get judged for being fucking legendary instead of invisible. I don't know what to do. Perfect. That means you're at the doorway of learning. The unknown is the only place that growth lives. You value freedom, you value strength, you value truth, you value aliveness. Freedom comes when you stop outsourcing responsibility. Strength is born the moment you stop running from pain and wrestle it. Truth is brutal, but healing. It cuts away excuses. And aliveness, that's what floods your veins when you leap instead of hesitate. Science validates it, karma enforces it, logic explains it, intuition feels it. All parts link, merge, balance. The unconscious loves to choose. So choose the path where accountability is sexy, mistakes are calibration, solitude is sacred training ground. Choose the path where your future self looks back and says, thank fuck nobody saved me. Because that is why I found out I was the saviour. Every time fear whispers, let action answer. Every time your brain says wait, let your body say move. Every time you imagine being abandoned, remember, you're the one who never leaves you. Now go flip the light switch.